Welcome back to Robot Rebellion. We're heading towards the round of 16, but not before a few more heats. Last time out, it was total domination from our seed, Baby Shrek. They completely dominated the competition and they went undefeated in battle, moving through to the round of 16. Two competitors made it into the lockdown battle. They were Snake and Mothinator Mark II. It was Mothinator, now in pusher configuration, the overpowered Snake, ready to go through to the play-in rumbles later in the series. Who will join them this week? Each heat is broken down like this. 4 robots enter into a mini-league, all one-on-one battles where they fight each other once. The winner at the end of the night goes through to the round of 16, with second place going through to the play-ins nearer the end of the series. If at the end of the heat there is a tie, there will be a rumble to decide who goes through to the next round. The mighty combatants in today's heat fighting for a place in the round of 16 are the number 9 seeds Babrog, the throwing robot Chucky, the egg beater of Oubley, and the horizontal spinner Baby Deadbod. These 4 robots in the table, all at 0 points apiece, all gunning for a place in that top 16. They're going to need a good record to do it. This is a tough looking heat. I'm looking forward to seeing who will beat who. That action is about to begin with our first battle. The number 9 seeds Babrog Owen bringing this grabber lifter back into the competition. They did very well last year, back to defend their title as the number 9 seed, hoping to improve it in fact. Their speed and durability is their strength. They are slow to self-right. How will they fare against Chucky, the flipper? It can take a good hit, maybe even 2, so says the team, but it is sometimes too fast to react to. We join them in the arena. Up first, the seeded robot in this heat, Babrog in the blue square, and Chucky over in the
robot
red square, a lifter
by.
as well. Grab and lift versus lifter, let's see what happens
3,
here.
2, 1, begin.
Babrog's so quick out of the gates, but Chucky with the lower forks by the looks of things and managing to flip him over.
Yes, it's very, very, very effective lifter there. They've also got those guiding arms on the sides of the machine. That's to control their opponents into the lifters to make sure they can't fall and slide off of them. It's a very, very good design. It may look cute and cuddly, but this is a very, very dangerous force to be working with, I think, although it has been flipped over, righting itself now, though.
However, Babrog has an excellent grab hold here of Chucky.
That was fantastic
Look at that.
driving.
Suplex.
Beautiful. First suplex of the tournament. Fantastic
Enabled.
driving there by Babrog. Managing to get them into the corner and get that lift and flick action in. Lifting up, though, once again by Chucky. Chucky, very, very quick machine, isn't it? It's
Both of these robots are going at a rapid pace.
This is a great
Going
battle
down.
here. 2 very good machines, very different designs,
Going
but
down.
they are going at it for their full pace. Good driving here by Chucky now, slamming them in the sidewall, trying to flick them over, but flicking themselves over.
Oh, and this
nearly into
could
the
be
pit.
a dangerous position for Chucky to be in. Are they narrow enough to get out of danger here?
That's the problem.
Babrog's going to try and hold them in position and try and get them down the pit, I reckon.
That is the problem with having a very quick and nippy robot. It can be a lot harder to control, but they
He's
managed
done
to get
well.
away. Good
Done
driving
very, very
there.
well to get out of
Fantastic
danger
stuff.
there. Very good
Babrog
evasive driving.
being slammed back now, Babrog, into the sidewall. Chucky, I would say, is probably the more aggressive at this point, and the judges are watching this one eagerly and intently.
Oh, and a suplex there from Chucky. Right back at you, Babrog.
Yes, very, very even so far, this one. Very evenly matched. Good chemistry in the arena. But, oh, Chucky near the sidewall, but managing to get away. Slamming into the sidewall again. Chucky trying to get in there, but Babrog, the wedge for me is definitely doing in favours for Babrog more than Chucky here. Although Chucky, once again, getting a lift in and throwing itself over, trying to get itself back onto its vertical way. There we go, managed to do so eventually.
9,
Oh, pictures
8,
there. We're into the final 7 seconds,
6,
so this one will...
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It won't go to the judges.
The rope-a-dope from Babrog. Chucky goes down. The winner is Babrog.
I'll be honest, I don't know how they would have called that fight if it had gone to the judges. How would you guys have called it? If you want to, I don't know, do you judges want to mention it?
Yeah, let's
They
talk to
don't
the
even
judges.
Yeah. Go on, Jamie. You're the mouthpiece.
Yeah, so I think watching that, Babrog had the kind of first half of the fight. It was quite controlled, more over Chucky, and then round about the halfway mark, it split. It reversed into Chucky's favour a little bit. They were dancing around the pit, and in the last 10 seconds, we were all thinking we don't want to judge this because it's going to be so tight.
Yeah.
So the fact that Chucky nosedived into the pit saved us a lot of headache. Yeah.
So there we go. Self-pittings stop headaches. There's a nice little medical tip for you.
Plastic Fantastic, Babrog. How well did that go?
That was one of the most intensive fights I've ever fought in a tournament. I mean, Chucky is so fast. It was so 50-50. I was worried for a lot of it, but I'm just happy to take the win.
I mean, you've been around quite a long time. You've been fighting beetles for how long?
First Beetle tournament was 2018, so
good
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been watching progress on your builds quite a lot because the entire plastic thing is my shebang, and they just work. When it works very well.
Yeah.
And you're quite clearly a master of the plastic craft here. So
Yeah, I think a few people have tried to make a bit nicer plastic bots now, but it works now at this point, and that's what I'm so happy with. It dries well and you can take hits. I'm just happy to start this tournament with a win.
So in your next fight, we have Baby Deadbod and Oubley. How do you feel about either of them? So Oubley's quite
I have conflicts with both. I fought Oubley in the past and I was winning until one of my wheels failed. That problem is gone, so I want to believe it's a 50-50 fight. We'll see how it goes.
Well, that was from my perspective, a pretty easy win for you, and I hope you keep on going. Good luck for your next one.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
The next battle is a big one between two heavy-hitting spinners. The first is Oubley, the egg beater, with a very potent weapon, but it is a problem if they get inverted. They are going up against the mighty horizontal spinner of Baby Deadbod. The big spinny thing is their strength, as it probably should be, but most verts from Robo Dojo could give them issues. One of those verts is in fact Oubley. We join them in the arena. Okay, being loaded into the box is Baby Deadbod at the moment. Is going to be in the red square, I think. I don't know, actually. I'm guessing here. But Baby Deadbod is the smaller version of the heavyweight Deadbod that we see compete sometimes at Extreme Robots and Robot Live events over here in the UK. Baby Deadbod is a mean-looking horizontal spinner, and it is against a very mean-looking vertical spinning egg beater weapon, a fingertech beater bar. I think probably the only one in the competition today?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, the only fingertech beater in the competition.
And you should not ever look past Oubley, the egg beater, because this thing has won many tournaments, consistent top seed in competitions, does very, very well, and could do well again here.
It's very, very, very frightening. And we're looking forward to seeing it in action here. This should be a really good fight. Horizontal versus vertical, classic battle, lots of sparks. I can't wait.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Here we go, quick up to speed of both of these robots, but spinning too fast.
Yeah.
And turning round there was Baby Deadbod, hit the sidewall, lost the advantage.
I think they've gone something to themselves because they're not driving smoothly here. They are.
No, absolutely
Baby Deadbod
not
at all. And Oubley will definitely have a better control because of that, and therefore an advantage. Listen to the noise.
Oh,
being made in the
huge
arena.
hit there as Baby Deadbod goes flying through the air.
And the belts come off of Baby Deadbod's spinner, so it is a spinner versus a non-working spinner now.
Enable.
Listen to the noise that these things are capable of making. Oubley, very frightening. And I think it's going to cause some serious damage here, although the pit has been released.
Oubley now fashioning a nice new hat. We are pausing the fight to unstick them. The long pole of destiny shall do the deed of removing the hat from Oubley. You did not pay for that hat. It is stolen goods.
Was that a hat trick?
Yes.
Oh, it's only a hat trick if it happens 3 times.
Okay, on Dave's command, the fight will resume.
Fight, 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 fight.
Robot ears, stand by.
Here we go then. The unstick has happened.
3, 2, 1, begin.
And away they go once again. The pit opened just before the unstick happened, and now Baby Deadbod seems stuck on the arena floor.
Yeah, it seems to have beat itself. This does sometimes happen in robot combat, unfortunately. Robots with low ground clearances. Oh,
he is away though. Just managed to get
caught.
free before counted out. Definite drive issues though for Baby Deadbod. And Oubley, his weapon is now down. Whether he's turned it off to save for later or whether he's having issues. He's also seemingly having drive issues.
Oh, very nearly a surprise win there from Baby Deadbod there. But
Oubley back up to speed. Going weapon to weapon.
Nice grinding sound there, a few sparks as well. Oubley looking to make a connection here with that. There was a little friendly warning shot there from the this one. Just listen to the sound of that thing. It's genuinely terrifying.
Now Baby Deadbod, now upside down, has some little forks on the back that could come into play here.
Yes, those could work very effectively to try and keep that spinner at bay or actually give it an extra lip to make it go flying.
8, 7.
This one is going to go to the judges if nothing major happens in the next 3 seconds.
2.
Fair play to Baby Deadbod for lasting to the end. It goes to the judges. Although I'm not too sure it's going to be a tough decision, but we'll soon find out.
I'm not so sure. Weapon effectiveness is an interesting category. Okay, we have a judge's decision. It is a split decision. The winner of the fight between Oubley and Baby Deadbod is Baby Deadbod. Well done.
Yeah, your silence is very reassuring.
We are going to throw over to the judges to explain.
Yeah, explain yourselves at once. Otherwise, we're going to have a riot on our hands for much longer, I think.
Thanks for putting the pressure on me, guys. Cheers. So it was a split decision in the setup that both Callum and I had it at 9-0. In fact, you had it at 9-0 as well, didn't you, actually? So we all looked back, thought back through the fight, and we had to adjust one category to get to remove the balance between us.
Thank you very much, Judge
To
Jamie.
add a little more to that, if I may, for 2 of the judges, aggression was the deciding factor. It was very much a case of Baby Deadbod, despite not having a weapon, was continuing to run into the weapon of Oubley. And I think we all felt that Oubley had a lot of opportunities to attack that weren't taken, that therefore hurt that score for them.
Thank you very much, judges.
Slightly controversial one that, but here are the points. At the end of round 1, Babrog and Baby Deadbod top the table at 1 point apiece. Chucky and Oubley yet to score, but some very close matches all round. This is going to be an exciting heat if this pace continues. Our next battle is lining up ready to rumble. So let's introduce the robots competing in it. Babrog is back in the arena. They did well in their last battle. They may have got a little bit lucky as Chucky threw the fight as they went down the pit. It was a real shame, but a nice close one, as I said earlier on. They are going up against Baby Deadbod coming off of a win as well. The horizontal spinner struggled to start with. They had the belt removed. They're going to be hoping that they've fixed those issues in this battle.
Babrog is back in the box, ready to do battle against the horizontal spinner. Baby Deadbod survived to a judge's decision, won that judge's decision, in fact. Somewhat controversially, the audience thought.
A lot of people disagree with that one, but the judges' vote is final at the end of the day. Babrog, seeded 9th for this tournament, 9th favourite to win, has got a win under its belt after it beat Chucky in the last round. Very, very close, very good fight. Chucky, unfortunately, sent itself down the pit, which is a bit unfortunate. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes.
Baby Deadbod, I was talking to Thomas, the builder of Baby Deadbod, in the break. He was saying about this new weapon he's popped on the robot. This is his biggest weapon that he has, the big orange spinner. We'll see how well it does for him. Babrog going with a horizontal plow in this fight, no forks to speak of. We saw the pace of it earlier, looking forward to seeing this match. Will Baby Deadbod be able to keep up?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see just how dangerous that spinner is against Babrog here.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Here we go then, trying to get up to speed before Babrog comes across the box, but that's not going to happen. Babrog, one of the fastest robots we have here. Oh, but it's been hit into the sidewall, and they're going to have to self-right from there, giving Baby Deadbod the opportunity to come in, but missing that opportunity completely. They were too busy in the other corner, worrying about their own ricochet.
Very action-packed opening moments in this fight. Both machines have managed to get several decent attacks in on one another. Babrog trying to use good control there and use the weapon's kinetic energy against it by slamming it disparate.
Huge hit there, and Babrog's armor is starting to peel up at the top there. You can see it just hanging off by one screw.
More damage being done as well. Little bits of armor just being chipped away, though. I think that's more superficial than anything else. Will that spinner hold up to these attacks, though, from Babrog? That is the main question. Oh, Babrog with another good grab there, though, and a good lift, plucking them up into the air. Will they go out the arena?
He's trying to get him up and over. I don't know if it's going to go.
Going down.
But the pit is opening, so another opportunity there for Babrog, but he falls! Unbelievable, Babrog.
Well, that was a little bit of a vendetta for Chucky there. Chucky lost by throwing themselves down the pit earlier, and now Babrog have done it.
Babrog, the aggressor, but they hit the bottom of the pit first, and so Baby Deadbod does win it. That's so unlucky, so unlucky.
Very unlucky indeed. Good fight though.
That's a lot of damage on there.
Yeah, that was quite a fight.
Yeah.
Haven't had one of those. That was great.
So,
absolutely.
just run down what happened. Like,
I mean, it's pretty clear. Baby Deadbod was spinning. It was doing a lot of damage. Babrog kept working. I finally managed to pin Baby Deadbod. Tried to get out of the arena, didn't work. Went to the pits and went in first, ultimately.
Yeah.
Thomas, that weapon is nasty.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is this a brand new rope?
This is the brand new version of Baby Deadbod. It was originally designed underneath to have magnets.
Okay.
They did not arrive. Right. So I'm running this as basically YOLO drive and just pray. And given last time I faced a control bot at Robo Dojo, they controlled me like crazy. Seeing the upgrades, being able to get away to just to spin up even for a second is great. But everything is really hot at the moment, so I need to keep my hands away from it. But that was...
Have you got any damage that needs reporting or...
a slight damaged tooth. And I think maybe they probably might have shattered inside, but other than that, should be fine. Simple replacement.
So, Owen, how do you fight a robot like this? Do you just
Stop them.
Just go full forward, hope for the best?
The goal was just to try to stop Baby Deadbod spinning up. In hindsight, I should have gone more around the sides, but then you can turn and that hits as well.
Yeah.
Main thing is just try to smother a horizontal, and I was able to do that near the end, but it was just the way it was. I wasn't able to get Baby Deadbod over the arena. That's always been an issue with this design. It looks like you can get someone out, but I can't. I mean, it was a good fight. I'm happy with it.
Oh yeah, it was.
I think it was
an absolutely great one.
It was one hell of a fight, yeah.
Wait, how have I done that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I managed to just rip something out.
Yeah, sort of defies physics in a way.
All about the physics, baby. Next into the arena is their second battle between Chucky, the flipper, and Oubley, the egg beater. Chucky was unlucky to drive themselves down the pit in their first battle. They're going to not want to make that mistake again, especially as they face a potent competitor in Oubley. This thing is always dangerous, always high seeding, but is coming off of a loss here. Perhaps today isn't their day. We shall see as we join both robots in the arena.
Okay, being loaded into the box next are Oubley, the egg beater, fingertech beater bar, against Chucky, the lifter. The drive ability of that robot is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's very, very quick, very, very agile, and it's so good at controlling robots because of its design. Those arms on the sides guide robots onto the lifter. They've got the fork set up for this one. They've gone for the solid lifter. I think they're hoping that will be able to hold up better against the beater bar of Oubley.
Yes, absolutely. Oubley, the egg beater, always very vicious. Was a little bit timid in its first fight, I thought.
Yeah, it didn't seem to go in for the full send.
Stand by.
No. Full big hits.
Perhaps they would have fixed any issues there for this fight. We're about to find out.
1. Begin.
Here we go then, up to speed very quickly as Oubley. Chucky darting around, getting around to the side of Oubley.
Good
flipping them
driving
upright
there.
and upside down now is Oubley.
That was very good tactics there by Chucky, throwing Oubley upside down. I don't think that spinner can spin both ways. So that means now that spinner is spinning downwards, which for those who don't know is a bad thing in robot combat.
Yeah, it means that if Oubley hits anything, it's going bouncing away and it could end up out of the arena in a pit if it was open.
Exactly. Chucky doing a good job here. Oh, like that, for example. What a perfect example. But they righted themselves. But good work there by Chucky to get on them and flip them over again. Chucky absolutely dominating Oubley here, which is a bit of a surprise. Oubley, of course, known for doing destructive damage to other robots in the past. It's won numerous tournaments as well. So
Chucky, I think, struggling with a little bit of drive now on one side. But they do manage to get Oubley upside down once again in the corner.
They have done very well in controlling this fight, and their weapon has been very effective. Don't forget, that is one thing the judges are definitely looking out for here. Weapon effectiveness, as they are also looking at control and aggression as well. And I think Chucky's had that in spades right now. Oubley is doing something really important here in order to get a win. And skirting around the edge of the pit is certainly not one of them.
Now up against the sidewall once again with a little flip up from Chucky. Oubley back up the right way. It's not the position Chucky wants them in. Darting around, trying to get away. Now upside down is Chucky.
That was the first major good attack there from Oubley in this fight, and it's finally now looking like it might be in control of things. Chucky have righted themselves, though, and bringing in that really low scoop, managing to control Oubley to the sidewall once again. Good work there by Chucky.
Oh, great attack there from Chucky, flipping it over. Now both robots inverted. Oubley struggling upside down, I think, just a little bit. Chucky as well, though.
10,
Neither robot is
9,
happy at this position,
8,
but
7,
we are coming down to the final
6,
few seconds. If they can
5,
avoid the pit, it goes
4,
to a judge's decision.
3,
Oubley, what are you doing? Go away! Oh! It goes to the judges. He fell just too late. That was touch and go. It goes to our three judges. Once again, Judge Ryan, Judge Jamie, and Judge Callum judging on weapon effectiveness, as Anderson said, control and aggression.
Very, very good fight there. Both machines performing well. A little bit of catastrophic driving there at the end by Oubley, but thankfully it was just after the buzzer.
Yes. We await that judge's decision, and it's going to be an interesting one for sure. We have a judge's decision. It is a unanimous decision in favor of Chucky. Well done to them. Well, the judges are definitely earning their keep tonight. Here is the leaderboard after the second round fights. Baby Deadbod at 2 points tops the table. Babrog and Chucky at 1 point apiece. And Oubley, who is usually on fire, is at this point yet to score. They're going to hope to turn that around and tie something to try and make their way through the heat. But it is looking touch and go here. Their final battle is against Babrog, the number 9 seeds. Return to the arena. They're going to be hoping to get another win to try and get somewhere near the top of the table. Obviously, they lost against Baby Deadbod, which means they probably won't top the table, but they need second place. Oubley will be hoping to play spoilers to that. The Egg Beater needs to show what it can do here. Okay, in the arena we have for their final fights Oubley going up against Babrog. These are two robots that on any other day could also be 2 seeds. However, on this occasion, Babrog is the seed and Oubley is fighting for its life. Need this win.
Me count good. They need this win. Babrog's done pretty well as well as number 9 seed. Oubley in the red square, Babrog
3,
in the blue square.
2, 1, begin.
Fast out of the gates was Babrog. Tried to stop the spinner there and then, but didn't quite manage it. Now round the back, however, of Oubley, whose manoeuvrability has left something to be desired all day today, but...
Yeah, definitely so. Oubley, the thing with a design like Oubley is you need to be able to get around to the sides and the back of your opponent. But the problem is with Babrog, it's such a well-driven and quick machine that's very difficult, and a wedge shape is a perfect design to combat that sort of design. And if they can get a good grab and lift in here, we could see Oubley losing to the number 9 seeds.
Babrog, I reckon, will want to go for the pit. They did fall foul of it earlier on, just a bit too overzealous with their push, but they will have learned from that.
Yeah, definitely. So just a little bit easier on the controls. It's a very quick robot. That means it's a little bit more difficult to control. The amount of time you have to make decisions isn't as big with slower machines.
Now, is it me, or is Oubley struggling to drive on one side, occasionally just pulling left a bit too much?
It certainly seems to be. I think definitely the left-hand side might be a little bit corrupted there for their drive. The pit is open, which will definitely benefit Babrog here. If they can get another good wedge in and another good grab like that, we could see Oubley down the pit.
And in fact, that weapon has slowed to a complete stop now. Babrog getting its forks inside the egg beater, and with a good bit of driving control, Oubley is down and out.
And that was fantastic work there by Babrog towards the end, managing to get them into the corner, grab a hold of them, and send them into the abyss.
Look at that. A warrior pose at the end there to celebrate, raising its mandibles into the air. Babrog has done very, very well.
That was fun.
Yeah, it is not. None of these fights have been boring. I'm happy about that. It's.
Well, you're not a boring roboteer. Put it
No,
that way.
no,
You build
it's-
fun and interesting robots. The thing did the thing.
Yeah,
it did what it's supposed to
I mean,
do.
I was never able to flip Oubley over, but I was able to keep him under control. If Oubley's drive was working better, Sam's drive was working better, I think it would have been a very different fight. But I got the win. I'm 2-1. I'll see how it goes in the rest of the tournament.
I mean, the way how your weapon works, you got right in at the right place at the right time.
It's not like a normal grab and lifter where it's all at the front. You got to ride up the robot, which means that it's not usually as easy to suplex an opponent, but it's more well protected, and you can get into those really finicky areas like wheel guides and hook things.
One thing I have noticed, it is actually quite a nippy robot as well.
Yeah.
You're running circles around it quite a lot there.
No, it's I've those the wheels and the motors. I have worked on those for years. I've finally got a setup that's reliable, and that, more than anything, I think that better than winning an event.
That was a very tactical fight. That was quite a fun one to watch, and very good result.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Good job.
Our last battle tonight is Baby Deadbod 3.0. This machine has been awesome tonight, but perhaps a little bit lucky at times. They're going to hope that lucky streak continues for them as they face off against Chucky. Chucky, a robot with a plough designed to face the big spinners. They must be feeling somewhat confident so long as they can keep that front end pointing forwards at Baby Deadbod. If they win this, it ties up the heat. Okay, loaded into the box. This time we have Chucky, the fast-paced flipper, has had a reasonable day, 1-1 at the moment. It's going up against Baby Deadbod, also a reasonable day. So if Baby Deadbod wins this, it's 3-0, it's through. If Chucky wins this, we have a three-way tie in the heat.
Yes. I'm not sure what happens there.
Robot ears, stand by.
Fist fight.
3, 2, 1. Begin.
Up to speed is that spinner of Baby Deadbod. Chucky putting that new front plough in its face, pushing it into the walls, trying to get that weapon stopped, and stopped it has been.
Yeah, I definitely think that those arms on Chucky are going to benefit it here. They can guide that spinner in towards the scoop, which is a perfect design to stop that spinner. And they're going to try and use their kinetic energy against him and try and use that kinetic energy to knock something loose inside Baby Deadbod. And I think that spinner has already been stopped. No, it is spinning back up to speed now, Jevon.
Yeah, it is indeed. No sign of the lifter on Chucky yet. They'll need to start getting it into some sort of use. There it goes, although that might just have been the force of them pushing against the wall, to be fair. Yep. Chucky is such a powerful robot that it can do that.
It was able to right itself, so that lifter is definitely working. I think they're pacing themselves here, although they did get a little bit too close to the pit there.
Back up to speed as Baby Deadbod, but it might not matter. One wheel and the other sends down the pit. It's a win for Chucky, and it locks up Heat H.
What even happened there? A wheel fell off, it went down the pit at the same time. It all happened in the last 10 seconds.
Have you ever heard the expression, he gave a cough, his leg fell off and floated down the river? I think that's what we just saw. Well, I've enjoyed this heat massively, and I get to enjoy it just that little bit more as Baby Deadbod, Babrog and Chucky all tie the heat on 2 points apiece,
which means we need to decide who comes first and who comes second. Of course, obviously, Oubley now out of the competition. It's all about these top 3 robots. Let's start then with our seeds. Babrog, they have done well to claw back after a loss midway through the heat. This is going to be a tough fight for them, however, as they face the awfully dangerous Baby Deadbod, who they lost to earlier on by their own fault, of course, and Chucky, who they faced early on and very nearly had to go to the judges for. This is going to be a tough melee.
Coming into the arena for our next lockdown battle, we have Babrog, the number 9 seed at 2-1 in the competition, going up against 2 other 2-1s in Chucky and Baby Deadbod. All 3 did very, very well yesterday, but how well will they do in this 3-way battle to decide who wins the heat, first of all, and who goes into that play-in?
Well, I honestly think this could be anyone's game, Jevon, because all 3 of these machines are definitely capable of winning. But I think that the 2 control bots might be a little bit of a tough task for Baby Deadbod because they are designed specifically for horizontal spinners. Chucky was especially impressive yesterday, I felt, and had it not unluckily pitted itself in one of its fights, it would have been the heat winner. So I think it could be one to watch out for here.
Yeah, absolutely. Baby Deadbod has a lot of work to do here with 2 defensive wedges, but I think if they get to the middle of the arena, they could just spin up and take them down, potentially.
Yeah, well, the thing with this sport is there's potential for everything. I know it's going to be a really good fight, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, absolutely. The speed of the other 2 bots is going to be something that we will need to watch out for.
Yeah, well, yeah, good luck calling this one us, because they're very quick.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Here we go then. Straight across the box are both Chucky and Babrog, but Baby Deadbod did get up to speed there. Chucky with the lift, trying to get them out of the arena early in this battle. They want an all-lifter fight at the end of this, I think. But now Chucky going for Babrog, getting hit by Baby Deadbod.
Oh, big hit there on the back of Chucky by Baby Deadbod. And another big one on Babrog. And another one on Babrog. But they just tank those hits. Oh! And I think
Baby Deadbod taking no prisoners.
There. Yeah, no, Baby Deadbod not taking any prisoners at all.
Look at the lift, the grabber on the top of Babrog. That thing is not straight anymore.
Yeah, it's looking a bit tired and a bit poorly out there, but it still works, which is the main thing. All 3 machines still giving it their all. Bits and pieces flying all over the arena.
Looked like a chunk of tyre got ripped out of Chucky, and another huge hit there. Pit button has been pressed. Now the chaos ensues.
Tell you what, Baby Deadbod is actually impressing me here. I thought they were going to struggle against these 2 control bots, but they are keeping it going, and they are holding their own against these 2 tanky machines.
Yeah, Tom doing a really good job of getting back up to speed every single time. Choosing his hits wisely.
That's not taking anything from the other 2 machines, though. They are both being very aggressive and trying to control this fight. It's almost like a handicap match here. I think they're trying to take out the scary horizontal together and then maybe see which of the 2 control bots can take the other out.
Chucky seems to not have any lift at the moment. Either that or they're just pinning in place. No, there it is. The lift is on.
Trying, I think, to beat them on their side, but Baby Deadbod, I think their wheels do just touch the floor.
Yeah. Babrog taking advantage of the 2 in the corner, showing aggression in the conga line of destruction. I think Baby Deadbod in this stage is struggling a little bit now, getting up to speed. A huge hit once again and away again.
And another big shot there. Doing a really good job of managing to keep that blade working. This has been a terrific battle so far. Very nearly in the pit there.
7.
The judges said to me earlier on that they wanted an out-and-out battle, but all 3 go through to the judges to test out their system, and that's exactly what has happened here. It does indeed go to the judges.
Very, very close, this one. I'm not too sure how they're going to judge it. Maybe Baby Deadbod's wheel coming off at the end might be a decisive moment, but honestly, that could go either way.
This is going to be an interesting one. The judges now need to decide who wins the fight and also who comes second in it.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
We have a judge's decision from the Heat H lockdown rumble between Chucky, Baby Deadbod, and Babrog. Unanimously, the winner of the fight and thus the heat is Baby Deadbod. Coming in second place and going through to the play-in rumble for the round of 16. It was a split decision for this one, but it does go to Chucky.
How well did that go? Babrog, let's analyse that damage, that nasty nick that you've got on the front there.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the sides have been taken away, the back, the front, the back.
Did you do all that, Tom?
I wish.
Can I show that to the...
Yeah.
It's a nasty light there on the front. Took one the impact. What happened then? So out of that, Baby Dead Bob won and Chucky, you won the main decision, didn't you?
Yeah, I won the main decision.
The judges decided between you two. How did you feel about that? How did you think that fight went?
I think it was a great fight. I think it's disappointing that one of us didn't go through because I guess one of us didn't. I think it was really close. Could have gone either way. I think everyone's weapons were effective-ish. I think we were all still moving at the end, so I think it was really close.
Thomas, you lost a wheel in that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was just aesthetic.
It's just aesthetic.
Yeah.
One-wheel drive.
Yeah, basically inside I've got little grub screws, and because of how hard I was hitting these guys, it just backed out even with Loctite. So I think I need to redesign these.
Redesign that
in the future, but it'll be fine.
And Chucky, you took a few bites on your wedge.
Yeah, this has had 2 fights with Baby Dead Bob in a row, so it's taken a lot of some chunks out of it. But the idea is it's supposed to try and absorb the hits, which it's.
I need to make a sharper blade just to cut through that.
Mechanically.
Well, okay, we had a chunk taken out one of the wheels, so I was struggling a little bit with driving again. Apart from that, I think it's good to go for the next one.
Well, that was quite close. I think that was a pretty close fight. Well done, Thomas. I don't think you've had many major issues this weekend.
Apart from my drive, because it was being so intermittent, forwards and backwards was reversed.
Was it?
And for that fight, it decided to work.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately for you two, fortunate for me.
That was quite tense, to be honest. I thought you had that in.
I think it's one of those ones. Everyone was really close. Everyone had pretty much full functionality. I think a lot of it just comes down to aggression. I think, Baby Dead Bob was working the entire time. It was fighting two robots designed to take it, and was coming out on top. And Chucky was just always there, always able to stop things, and was using its weapon. I think the lifter. I never really used the lifter too much. I think that's probably what did it. But I think it was a close one. I think
it was very close.
I think everyone here could have gone anywhere. You guys can go far in this tournament. I think it's just a monster of heats. The fact that Oubley is in there in his own tree, that's just
that's a surprise. I thought I was going to go 0-3 because it's a brand new robot.
Well, you've done well to get this far. You two, you've got to get repairs done. So you had to go out in this, but
I can finally eat now.
You can sleep and catch up on
you can just
everything
rest.
else. Okay, cool stuff, guys. Well done.
Well, that decides it. Baby Dead Bod is the winner of Heat H, with Chucky coming in second place, just taking out the number 9 seed, Babrog. What a heat this has been. Not a dull moment all evening long. It has been phenomenal fun. 4 more heats to go in this competition. It is really hotting up now. Another seed dropped tonight. Will another drop next week? You shall have to join us and find out. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. Do subscribe to the channel, and we shall see you again for more Robot Rebellion. Until then, I've been your host, Chatham Historic Dockyard. Goodbye.